Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That has been cut short. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Lukaku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's played in low. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Locatelli. Bremer. And Fernandes. Yamal. And it's Szoboszlai. It's Bellingham. And he's played it back. Valverde.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
This looks promising. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gravenberch. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And it's Fernandes. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandes. Now it's Yamal. They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
put paid to a promising move. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fernandez. Yamal. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cucurella. It's a searching pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes, 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Locatelli. No way through there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Yamal. And it's Szoboszlai. And Fernandez. Bellingham. Threads one in. He shots for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal with the short one. And here's Yamal. Knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Palmer. Locatelli. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Bellingham. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. Oh, that pass isn't the best. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Lukaku. He has found the way through. The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 19.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's through here. Oh, he's burst through. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Fernandes. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. João Pedro. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Passing nice and neat. And the counter is on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a throw. And it's Gravenberch. De Jong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Matheus Cunha. Dembele. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's played through for him. And the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. That's a throw.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. That is lovely. He's found... Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mbappe is there and he can get that clear. That's good running with the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Ekitike. Locatelli. Plays it across. He gets big. Oh, it rattles the bar. He scores! He'll take that. Perhaps not. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominik Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he's in on goal! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal threads one in. Szoboszlai is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's shifting through the gears here. Gravenberch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Palmer. Van der Ven. Knocks it out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Lukaku. Gravenberch thinks about the shot. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Palmer. And it's Valverde. And it's Valverde. Mbappe to McAllister. Nicely spread. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McAllister, half an hour played now. He's on it, can he get away? Cucurella. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Locatelli. And it's Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. For Szoboszlai. And here's Yamal. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Palmer.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's a lovely, neat pass. That's good running with the ball.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Sanchez. McAllister. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Floated through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Great, and the shot! He scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Haaland, can he finish? Now, who's in for the pieces? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal plays it short. Goes for a shot! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 19.
Sanchez.
El dorsal 22.
They've switched it over to the other side.
El dorsal 9.
And it's
El
Szoboszlai.
dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por...
Forwards and
el
with
dorsal
intent.
4. El dorsal 24.
Szoboszlai.
El dorsal 18.
Oh, nice touch.
El dorsal 2. El dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
And it's McAllister. Nico Williams. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal. Yildiz. Haaland. And he's onside. And that's gone route one. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. He's played it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. Good ball, good take. It's a loose ball. Koundé. Here's Locatelli. Sanchez. Vinicius Junior. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Yamal, chance here to counter. Looking to play him in.
He'll be disappointed with that. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the pass is intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a cute ball. Vinicius Junior receives it in a... Vinicius Junior! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Desperate defending required here. Locatelli with the short one. Cucurella looking to penetrate opposition lines. Sanchez. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Gravenberg. And here's Haaland. It's Dembele! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Dembele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Locatelli. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Locatelli. Koundé. De Jong. And here's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Yamal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid go into the lead. Nico Williams. Vinicius Junior. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Koundé with the clearance. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Locatelli. And he thumps it clear. Fernandes. And Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's running through. Yildiz! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So, third corner of the game. Koundé tries to clear. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's going to have his name taken. Fernandes. Locatelli. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Locatelli cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Looking for the run. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Quality ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of it. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Valverde. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Out to the left it goes, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Cucurella. He's picked his way through. Now the ball climbs up big. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, shooting chance! That's a decent clearance. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Van Dijk. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cucurella. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Locatelli. And it's Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. And that's played in low. And he's heaved it away. And Jamal. Szoboszlai could try cutting inside here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ndicka. Nicely intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yamal. And it's Fernandes. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, important interception. Fernandes. Yamal. Gravenberg. There he goes, motoring forward. So much time. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Face to face with the keeper. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Yamal! And it's in! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Lukaku. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Locatelli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe has crossed into the middle.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Palmer. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Palmer. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Locatelli.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Fernandes. Palmer with the slide tackle there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 22, el dorsal
And that's
9.
definitely not his best.
Serán sustituidos por el
Joao
dorsal
Pedro.
10, el dorsal
Madrid
4,
close now
el
to
dorsal
seeing this one
21,
through to the end.
el
He's
dorsal
having a
8,
shot!
el dorsal 2.
Not pretty, but
Se
it
va a
gets the
realizar
job
un
done.
cambio de jugadores.
Bremer.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the pass is intercepted. And he thumps it clear.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And that has left him in a heap. Looking to play him in. Danger averted for now. And that will be the final act. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Se ha encontrado un niño de pelo castaño.
So Jim, how do you reflect? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alisson sends that a long way. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai.
Bullish header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's an imaginative pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's nice. Turns and goes back.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes. Valverde. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Lukaku. First quarter of an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe gets across and deals with it. Yamal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicked it back promptly. Gravenberg.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal. Haaland. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Locatelli. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Bremer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Has a look and plays it forward. Early ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Palmer. Good ball, good take. Fernandes. Yamal. Szoboszlai. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He is through here. closing in on goal. Bremer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Takes a shot! Off the post! Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. That is good strength. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Szoboszlai. Sanchez. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Locatelli. It's a good foot in there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Yamal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Palmer. For Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe, who's steaming. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Koundé, can he get it through? Oh, well played. Locatelli running with the ball. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. And that has put paid to that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Fernandez is herring after that one. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's found a way past. Fernandez has created one goal already. Palmer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Driving forward. Palmer. That's tidy. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Lukaku. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. Decent enough try.
Gravenberch is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Lukaku. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Palmer. And here's Lukaku. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
El dorsal 7.
Now as good a time as any to pull level.
El dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos.
Palmer!
El dorsal.
Priceless from Palmer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Nicely aimed pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nico Williams. And that has left him in a heap. Lovely bit of skill. Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back would it go. Chance for a shot!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as...
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Tries to get it clear. Showing good feet. And it's Barella. Oh, easy pickings there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Rema.
descuento.
He's a sharp little ball here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Locatelli. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nico Williams. Szoboszlai picks it up out wide. It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Tries to play it through. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into extra time we go. Madrid displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Gravenberch. Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Yildiz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yildiz has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. The pass has gone astray. Cucurella, Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control. Played into space out wide. And he's there to clear it. Barella. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Solanke. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Haaland might just make this. Cucurella. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3 será reemplazado.
And we're off for the final time.
5, cambio de jugadores.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. And that is expertly dealt with. Yildiz. Yamal. Gravenberch.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yildiz gets into a good position. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nico Williams. And it's McAllister. Yamal. To Barella. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Chooses, and the shot! And that's that. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Thrilling, nailed by... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Mbappe tries to play it through. Look, just the goalkeeper's Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cross flung in towards the middle, and it's Gravenberch. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe, chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Good read, needed to be. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take.
That's good play from him.
Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Madrid have their second corner now. Bastoni getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Palmer. McAllister. Now Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai hurtling down that right flank. It's Van Dijk. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yamal delivered across, and that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe out to the right. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister goes steaming forward. Oh, they could break here. And it's Lukaku. Locatelli gets over and intercepts. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Palmer.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cucurella goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, important interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Szoboszlai. And it's Locatelli. Great vision. That's a good ball. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Yamal. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. No, no way through. Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Palmer. Well read, nice interception. And that's another good win of the ball. The most accurate pass. Locatelli. Now Mbappe. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Locatelli. A heavy challenge. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. McAllister running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is on, shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Yamal with the short one. Now it's Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Brilliantly cut out. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a sharp pass.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yamal, shot, takes a shot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
El dorsal 4.
Van de Beek.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 2. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Locatelli. Dembele. Now that's a lovely exchange. Gravenberg. Oh, super ball! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, this could be a chance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ekitike. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Dembele. Haaland looking to get on the end of this. Cucurella has it in a wide position. He's got tall. Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Haaland. Lovely feet. Tries a deft little ball. And this is Dembele. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Ekitike. Fernandez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Madrid leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
He's in a great position here.
Palmer hurtling down that right flank. Good running, strong and purposeful. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Cucurella.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
And it's Cucurella. Madrid controlling the possession in this early phase. The ball's gone astray.
Lukaku.
Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sanchez.
Going full tilt down the left.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Threads one in. Plays it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Lovely feet.
Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, he's played it in low. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Gravenberch. Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here.
Great chance! They've scored! First blood drawn.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Chance for a shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mbappe goes steaming forward.
Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here.
There's no...
He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that's wonderful alert. And the finish! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Fernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that looks... Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Palmer. Van Dijk gets it clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lukaku. And it's Valverde. And Gravenberch. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Great defending, strong and determined. And he's only too happy to take that back. Knocks it into space. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham goes on a charge down the left. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! It's a good run that, great timing. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a look up and drives it forward. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Palmer looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal has a look inside the box. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to play it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Sanchez. And he goes cross-field. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Good read, needed to be. Valverde has created one goal already. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yamal. And it's Koundé. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, important interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Shot, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Bellingham really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So,
dorsal
time
9,
for changes
el
on
dorsal
both
21,
sides, actually.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 22. Serán
Great
sustituidos
vision.
por
The pass is
el dorsal
intercepted.
15, el dorsal
It's
9,
clear to see, and he is not at all happy with that.
el
His
dorsal
teammates are
19.
really annoyed with that, you know,
Un
and
cambio
they have
de
every right to be.
jugadores.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dembele.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gravenberg. Koundé.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Some really good ball movement. Cleared away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Palmer. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Driving on and making good progress. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cucurella knocks it into space, showing good feet. Valverde, and one more try, and he's done it. That was a given, it always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Mbappe. Palmer gets into some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. That has been cut short.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He can run onto that, and it's made its way to him. Szoboszlai defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's neat. Fires it in low. And he's taking no chances there. So what can they make of this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Gravenberch. Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well read, nice interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Danger averted for now. Over to the left. Plays it in low. And that should get the job done.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bremer gets it away.
And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Yamal,
Gravenberg cuts it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. This looks promising. Played into the box. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Gravenberg.
And it's Valverde. Cucurella.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Locatelli
Tries to play it through.
Gravenberg.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
A heavy challenge. Well, they can break here. Gravenberg. Nicely worked.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernandez.
And here's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Locatelli. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And here's Haaland. Yamal is onto this. Can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
7,
changes here from
el
both
dorsal
sides, in
9,
fact.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Szoboszlai.
24, el dorsal 2.
Madrid
el dorsal
Are, of course, in a
18,
position
el
to
dorsal
go to the bench
6,
should the need
el
arise.
dorsal 4.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Gravenberg.
And it's McAllister.
McAllister crosses it in. Great! Oh, taken with style!
Cambio de
Paris
jugadores.
Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Driving forward. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem
Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Ndika promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good-looking ball. 75 minutes played. That's a lovely pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! They've done it! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. João Pedro coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Played out to the right. Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Passing nice and neat.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
McAllister. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Pedro. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he was eager to take that. Koundé gets it away. The ball has bounced loose now. He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong is there, and he can get that clear. And he can clear it away. De Jong. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he